Hi, Scorpio. It's Tuesday. We're going to do your reading real quick. How are you guys? We've got a strong reading here. Definitely love. I mean, you can put it to wherever it fits, but I can't imagine how this would be anything but love so far. So this pre-shuffle actually is pretty much a whole reading. So I'm not sure how much we're going to really just totally elaborate on this, ask some really direct questions, or we lay out a whole nother spread, but we'll just get started. I was getting in too deep, but I wanted to turn on the camera. How are you guys? I hope you're well. If you watch this channel often, I recommend you subscribing because I focus strongly on subscribers energy. I try to pull that in strongest, okay? And all videos are timeless, so don't make a reading fit you. Just check out your other signs or the other readings. The intention is set so that they find you when you want them and when you are ready to receive them. So a reading that I did 6 months ago might apply to you now, okay? Same thing with the extendeds. Don't really do extendeds or personals, but I do almost personals. They're a fraction of the cost and they're very close to personal. I will link those down below. Okay, so, gosh, I just coughed again. That's so weird. Is that a Scorpio thing? I think that happens. I don't know. It's like I lose my breath. Okay, so a lot of conflict, major tower energy here, okay? So we've got, there's secrets, lies, but I can't let go. So I'm getting the feel of it would be so much easier to walk away, but I can't. It'd be so much easier to pretend I never met you or let go, but I can't. This person seems to be very in their mind and trapped. I don't know if it's trapped by a third party. There's some sort of karma and deception here, but it's something that they like don't want the tower to fall, or I don't know. It's like they're trapped by something, okay? Maybe by what they did. Well, we're going to get into it. So this was interesting. I kept getting this over and over. I wrote it down. It's weird because it says, I do want you. So however you would say that, I was hearing it like, I do want you, but it wouldn't leave me alone. It kept coming back. So it was like what I was getting from this that I couldn't really articulate well in writing was, I do want you. And it was something about wanting to message, but doesn't know how to word it or say it. Okay. So it holds back. It's like, I get this like impulse to reach out. And then I'm like, I start to try and type it out or think about what I'm going to say. And I think this is them. It could be you. And then they're like, they can't get it, they can't word it right. So then they go, and they pull their energy back. Okay. So they miss you. I feel like a piece of me is missing. Wait till you see these cards. It's a crazy strong reading here. I feel like a piece of me is missing. And for a lot of you, it's them that did the deception. You know, it'd be easier for them to run away and ignore it. And they're trying, I think, but they can't. So we do have some strong twin flame indication here, 4 of Wands. Also, because, well, we have the Empress. There's strong Libra, I think, in either your chart or you're dealing with the Libra. But that's also that back and forth energy. But we have a strong connection. I think I have 2 Scorpio almost personals that are really good. One is new. It's really good. One is on deception. Okay. And then the other one is on, karmic cycles and growing and all that. So I'll link those down below. Also, of course, there's the Twin Flame series I have down, and I'll link those below too. And all of those are timeless and they're very, very detailed. Okay. Moving on. So four of Wands. This is union, happiness, dream, almost like, is it too good to be true kind of connection here? Let me see if I can get this to there. Focus. And then we have that 10 of Swords. So this is painful ending, right? But it's somebody trying, didn't mean to flip you off, somebody trying to disassociate, trying to compartmentalize, like, okay, that's that, but I'm going to get my mind occupied by something else, which is a really good technique, a really good survival skill that you guys should be practicing. If you're not, distract, right? But then look, so beautiful union or connection, painful ending, and a new beginning. It's clean slate, starting over. That would indicate to me that whatever secrets and lies are there need to be addressed. Can't be swept under the rug. The Fool travels light. There's no baggage. It's all, worked out or come to peace with. It's not, I'm sorry, can we start over? But then you don't really deal with it. So there's still that lingering, resentment. It's clear slate. Okay. So this is amazingly crazy. Well, okay, let me see. So here we have, this is, I feel like I know I need to let go, or I know I need to walk away. For some of you, your person might be with someone. It's like they be tied to something, some sort of karma or karmic cycle, but you're like something they can't or don't want to stay away from, okay? And here we have the Empress. The Empress is, she's glory. She's love and nurturing. I feel like this is your energy, and that's how they feel towards you. We also have secrets with the Tower. Okay, the Moon card is things that aren't hidden. Somebody, I think, is not brave enough. See the reflection? We've got this cat, and then we've got this jaguar or leopard. It's like somebody's being too chicken, something like that, to let the tower fall, or they're bowing down to someone, some sort of connection they don't want to be in. If it's not a third party, I think it is for a lot of you. If it's not that, then it's whatever that interference is. There's an outside interference, okay? Here we have, this is what they want. They want cooperation, they want collaboration, they want to come together. And then we've got this Strength card, but they're struggling to be strong. They're holding back, but it's like, I know I shouldn't, be with Scorpio, or I know I shouldn't keep thinking about Scorpio, or I wish I wasn't thinking about Scorpio, but they can't stop. And then this was overwhelmingly strong. Look at that. I feel trapped, possibly by a commitment, okay? This is your person's energy. This right here, that's the Devil card, so Capricorn energy, Taurus, Virgo with the Hierophant, truth, morals. Whatever deception went on here, it's eating somebody alive. I also got, and I didn't write this down on the cards, I should have. These are what I just pick up on in your pre-shuffle. But I also got, I'm afraid I'm not going to get what I want. The thought of not being able to have, I think, you, or have a union that they want is, just plagues them. Because the Magician is what I want, creation, and then it's like, but that causes a lot of upset and anxiety. This is AF Tarot. Okay, but here again we have so remember in the beginning we had Four of Wands, which is union, happy, like unbelievable connection, too good to be true, painful ending, and then clear slate, new beginning. This energy is just so strong. It's just the same repetitive, stuff. Queen of Swords, this is Libran energy again. This is somebody who tries to compartmentalize, somebody who, it's about, very clear and perceptive. There's a struggle here with knowing the truth needs to come out, but afraid of how you'll react, or afraid of you, I don't know, something like that. Here we have the Judgment card. And another way I read this is, this could be, I'm so sorry, please forgive me, or reconciliation, second chances. Oh, I just lost it. Hold on. For some of you, this is you or them getting the clarity of, I can't deny this. I want this. I want a second chance. I want to fix this. I want to come together. I want Scorpio. Okay. So, flip the roles if you need to, but these cards, like knots in stomach, like almost nausea. The energy on this is so strong. I'm so sorry. Hold on. Sorry. Let me just text her. Okay. So sorry. But yeah, this was, I just kept coming. There was things that it's like I would try to move on, and then I just kept coming back. It's so strong. And here we have, again, a Tower. So somebody have blocked. Two of Swords. blocked. And this is a house of cards. This is like, I know I'm living a lie, or I'm living, I built a house of cards. Some strong energy about Tower, okay? All right, so let's see. Let's ask them, do we lay out a new spread? You guys, and stick around to the end because we're going to do one of those, we'll either pull the pendulum out and ask a yes, no question, or we'll do an intuition test, which everybody's loving those. Okay, so 4 of Swords and Temperance. Again, holding back. Major, everywhere I turn, I get the same holding back. But it's not over. If you think it's over, in this person's mind, it's not over. Or they don't want it to be, but they're fearful, I think. Queen of Wands. 3 of Swords, blocked. Wanting, there it is. Wanting to take action. Wanting to communicate. This is all about action. But blocked. Again, heartbroken. Worried. Okay. There's the World card. That's a cycle ending. Yeah, those Scorpio extendeds, I think both of the 2 Scorpio almost personals, I think they both fit this reading. So let's just dive a little bit deeper. I mean, I just keep getting the same stuff. So this is 7 of Swords. So this is, deception, lies, like we've been talking about. 9 of Cups. Trying to stay. 9 of Cups is a lot of love. It's blessings. It's abundance. But look, she's focused. So let's dive in a little deeper on that one. Why do we have a 9 of Cups? This is a really strong connection. Now, Scorpio, I never recommend you staying or waiting around. I think what you need to do always is build your life. There's that devil. It's plaguing them. Just everywhere. Everywhere we look. 7 of Wands and 5 of Pentacles. Defensive, being defensive. The 5 of Pentacles is feeling left out in the cold. Here's the devil energy again. This is that very similar to that other card we got. Temptation. Interesting, right? I'm going to... I'm just getting the same thing over and over. So I think another thing is coming through. Hold on. I think that this person knows that what they want is going to cause a huge tower to fall. Something like that. What if they take action? To be with you, I think it looks like it's going to be very costly, or there's going to be a lot they have to go through. So the best thing I think for Scorpio always to do in this situation is, I'm going to pull an oracle here in a second. But the best thing to do is to work on you, right? I'm going to do a VOD on how to not, obsess and still grow and heal during the painful separation. Let me grab an animal spirit for you guys. And then we'll do, should we do the pendulum? Or should we do... Okay, keep your eye out for feathers. I am finding them everywhere. Should we do the pendulum? Charm? Let's do the intuition test. Those are so fun. That's crazy. I almost pulled this earlier. Ground Horde Spirit. So time to let go. One. Let me read that because I don't know. That's literally saying time to let go. Let go of what? I think definitely until someone's able to commit, to give you what you deserve and focus on you, you have no choice but to let go. Doesn't mean it's forever. Okay, so here we have it. How crazy is this? The very first line goes with one of the very strong, that energy I kept telling you is so strong. It was the 4 of Wands. It was the 4 of Wands, then the pain, which is, amazing connection. And then it was painful ending. And then it was a new beginning. And look at the very first line this says. Oracle, it says endings lead to beginnings and death is a part of life. So Groundhog Spirit is here to let you know that it is time to accept the natural ending of something that is no longer serving you. We love to hold on to what is familiar, but the new needs space to arrive so growth can occur. When Groundhog Spirit occurs, it's a sign that something in your present situation that you need to let go of so that something new can be born. something that will far better serve you. When the groundhog sees his shadow, he retreats to his den. So too might you yearn for a little more time to say goodbye and transition into the new. However, change is coming and it is good, so let go of your resistance. So stop fighting it. It is what it is for now. And if there's nothing you can do on your part, then you turn all that energy onto yourself and onto bettering yourself. I feel like this is just burdening you. Look at the candle just went out. Okay. Spring brings blessings, and what must die will always be reborn in a new form that will be right for you. Life requires change and detachment. Say farewell to whatever once served you and get ready for something amazing to take its place. Spirit is already sending it your way. I'm wondering if this even could be a message for your person. Where some of you are cross-watching. That could be for the Scorpio that you're cross-watching. But it's saying let go. You always need to not let your life be stuck from waiting for one person if they can't be there for you for whatever reason. All right, let's do I have to pick out which one before I lay them out. Sometimes I start tapping into y'all's energy and then I have to change mine. Okay, we're going to do an intuition test. So I'm going to lay these out. Isn't that beautiful? See if I can get this to focus. Oh, needs to focus. There. Look at that. It's just the glare throwing off the focus. Okay, so this is number one. You're just going to close your eyes after you see these and try, remember this is got that blue, and try to figure out which stone I chose. Okay. And I just got these, so I'm not sure what they're called. I need to look. And then this one's called flower something. Isn't that interesting? That almost looks like that looks like a butterfly. Wow. All right, so I'm going to focus on one, and then you try to choose the one I'm focusing on, okay? Stop if you need to. If you chose this one, you are correct. All right, Scorpio. Those extendeds both, I think, apply to this, as well as some of the Twin Flame series might. Those will be linked down below. Check those out if you feel pulled to do so. They're not very people watch them, so they're very, very detailed. And I love you. Let me know in the comments too. I love to hear, especially if you go watch those extendeds. Please come back and tell the rest of us how it applied. And I just love to hear your messages about what helped you, how it helped you, gave you clarity, even in all the readings I do. Okay, I'm rambling now. I love you guys. Bye, Scorpio.